15 mind-blowing facts about Honduras and bizarre taboos that'll shock you.
Did you know that Honduras is home to some of the most bizarre taboos and shocking cultural customs? You want to believe, but it's not just about the strange traditions. This country is also hiding incredible natural wonders, underrated beaches, and hidden gems that could completely change the way you think about Central America. From the jungle to the coast, Honduras is packed with surprises that will leave you in awe. Stick with us as we uncover 15 shocking facts and cultural taboos that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about this fascinating country. Are you ready for a deep dive into Honduras? Keep watching to discover the real secrets behind this overlooked gem. Many people don't know much about Honduras beyond the headlines. It's often overshadowed by more popular travel destinations in Central America, like Costa Rica or Guatemala. However, this beautiful country is full of surprises. Honduras is a place of mystery, adventure, and undiscovered beauty. It's not just about the picturesque beaches and the crystal clear waters. There's so much more to explore: hidden gems, fascinating traditions, and stories that will captivate you. If you're really looking for a destination that offers unique experiences and a chance to uncover something new, Honduras is waiting for you. Nestled in the heart of Central America, Honduras offers a wide range of landscapes that make it truly special. The country is home to Caribbean coastlines with stunning beaches and crystal clear waters perfect for diving and snorkeling. To the west, you'll find dense rainforests and wildlife that give you the feeling of being deep in nature. Honduras also boasts impressive Mayan ruins, like the ancient city of Copan, and dramatic mountains that are ideal for hiking and exploring. From lush jungles to vast open plains, there's a landscape here for every type of traveler. Honduras offers an adventure in every corner, whether you're into history, wildlife, or just relaxing by the sea. Now, let's take a closer look at what makes Honduras truly unique. In this video, we'll uncover 15 mind-blowing facts about the country, some of which might surprise you. You'll learn about strange cultural practices, bizarre taboos, and shocking traditions that will leave you speechless. But first, let us set the stage so you can fully appreciate the wonders and mysteries Honduras has to offer. Stick around, and we'll take you on an unforgettable journey through a country that is full of hidden surprises. Bay Islands, a hidden paradise. One of the best-kept secrets of Honduras is the Bay Islands, a group of islands off the northern coast. Among them, Roatan stands out as the largest and most popular, and for good reason. Roatan is a diver's paradise. The island is surrounded by crystal clear waters, perfect for diving or snorkeling. Under the surface, vibrant coral reefs teem with life, including colorful fish, sea turtles, and even dolphins. The Bay Islands are not as crowded as some of the other Caribbean destinations, making them a peaceful haven for those looking to escape the tourist traps. Beyond diving, Roatan offers a range of activities, from kayaking and fishing to exploring caves and hiking through lush jungles. Whether you're an experienced diver or a beginner, the Bay Islands are a place where you can explore undisturbed natural beauty and enjoy the wonders of the underwater world in a serene setting. Mosquitia, the lost city if you're looking for adventure and mystery. Mosquitia, a remote region in eastern Honduras, is a place you won't want to miss. Sometimes called the Lost City, Mosquitia is one of the most isolated and unspoiled places on Earth. The region is a dense jungle, full of exotic wildlife, wild rivers, and ancient ruins. For decades, this area remained largely unexplored due to its hard-to-reach location. But in recent years, it has become a destination for adventurous travelers and archaeologists looking to discover hidden ruins and ancient Mayan cities. Some of these sites, like the Ciudad Blanca White City, are still shrouded in mystery, with stories of ancient treasures and lost civilizations. Visiting Mosquitia feels like stepping into another world, a place where the jungle meets ancient history, and you can feel like a true explorer uncovering long-forgotten secrets. The experience is far from ordinary, and the remoteness of this area makes it all the more fascinating. the largest coral reef in the Americas. Honduras is also home to the largest coral reef in the Americas, the Honduras Barrier Reef, stretching along the country's northern coast. The reef is part of the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef System, which is the second largest coral reef system in the world. After the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, the Honduras Barrier Reef is a diverse ecosystem, rich in marine life. It's home to over 500 species of fish, as well as sea turtles, manatees, and even the occasional whale shark. This reef is an ideal spot for scuba diving and snorkeling, where you can explore vibrant coral gardens and swim with schools of colorful fish. The area is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, making it a protected natural treasure. If you're someone who loves nature, the reef is a must-see destination, offering some of the best underwater experiences in the region. Beyond the water, the coastal areas around the reef are equally beautiful, with quiet beaches, secluded islands, and laid-back fishing villages. Each of these natural wonders, the Bay Islands, Mosquitia, and the Honduras Barrier Reef, offers a completely different type of adventure. Whether you're diving into the clear waters around Roden, hiking through the wild jungles of Mosquitia, or exploring one of the most beautiful and biodiverse reefs on the planet, Honduras offers something for every kind of nature lover. From ancient history to vibrant marine life, the natural beauty of Honduras is something that needs to be experienced in person to truly appreciate its scale and wonder. Fact number 1 to 3. The natural wonders of Honduras. Honduras is a country filled with natural wonders that not many people know about, from its crystal clear waters to its lush rainforests and rich biodiversity. Honduras offers an array of stunning landscapes that appeal to nature lovers, adventurers, and travelers looking for unique experiences. In this section, we'll explore 3 of the most remarkable natural wonders of the country: the Bay Islands, the Mosquitia region, and the Honduras Barrier Reef. Bay Islands, a hidden paradise. The Bay Islands are one of Honduras' most underrated gems. And the largest island, Roden, is often described as a diver's paradise, located just off the northern coast of Honduras. Roden is surrounded by crystal clear waters that are perfect for both snorkeling and scuba diving. The coral reefs that line the island are vibrant and full of marine life, making it a top destination for anyone interested in exploring the underwater world. The warm, calm waters also make it a great place for those who simply want to relax and soak up the sun on the beach. Roden's beauty is not just underwater. The island itself is lush and full of life, with tropical plants and wildlife such as monkeys and colorful birds. The island offers something for everyone. If you're someone who enjoys adventure, you can explore its jungles on foot, visit local villages, or even try activities like ziplining or kayaking through the mangroves. Roden is a hidden paradise that many people overlook, but once you visit, it's hard to forget. Mosquitia, the lost city on the other side of Honduras. Mosquitia is a region that is often called the country's lost city. This area is one of the most remote and untouched parts of Honduras. Covered in thick jungle, Mosquitia is home to hidden ruins, ancient cities, and a variety of wildlife that you won't find anywhere else in the world. The area was once the home of the Maya civilization, and it is believed that many ancient cities remain hidden in the jungle, waiting to be discovered. One of the most famous sites in Mosquitia is the Ciudad Blanca White City, a place so mysterious that some even believe it holds great treasure. Due to its inaccessibility and dense forest, Mosquitia has remained largely unexplored by outsiders, giving it an air of mystery and intrigue. The dense jungle surrounding the region is full of exotic animals like jaguars, howler monkeys, and a wide range of birds and insects. The journey to Mosquitia can be challenging, but it's a true adventure for those willing to embrace the unknown. Exploring this area allows you to connect with nature in a way few other places in the world can offer, making it a unique destination for any traveler. The largest coral reef in the Americas. Honduras is also home to the largest coral reef in the Americas, known as the Honduras Barrier Reef. This stunning reef is part of the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef System, which stretches from Mexico down through Belize and Guatemala to Honduras. The Honduras Barrier Reef is a haven for marine life, making it a top destination for divers and snorkelers. with over 500 species of fish, including parrotfish, turtles, and even whale sharks. The reef is one of the most biologically rich ecosystems on Earth. The reef also offers an incredible variety of underwater landscapes, from vibrant coral gardens to deep drop-offs, making it an ideal spot for both beginner and advanced divers. Utila, one of the Bay Islands, is particularly famous for being one of the best places in the world to swim with whale sharks, the largest fish in the ocean. Even if you're not a diver, you can still enjoy the reef by taking a boat trip to explore its beauty from above the water. The crystal clear waters make it easy to spot marine life, and the shallow reefs are perfect for snorkeling. The Honduras Barrier Reef is not just a beautiful place to visit, it is also an important part of the country's marine conservation efforts. The reef provides habitat for many species and is crucial to the local fishing economy. It also helps protect the coastline from storms and erosion. Visiting this area is a great way to witness nature in its most pristine form and support conservation efforts that are essential for protecting these natural wonders. These three natural wonders, the Bay Islands, Mosquitia, and the Honduras Barrier Reef, represent just a fraction of what Honduras has to offer, from hidden islands and mysterious jungles to vibrant coral reefs teeming with life. Honduras is a place that invites you to explore the unexpected and embrace the natural world in its purest form. The country's untouched beauty and unique landscapes make it a destination that should be on every traveler's radar. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, or a connection to nature, Honduras has it all. These natural wonders aren't just places to visit, they are experiences that will leave you with memories you'll cherish for a lifetime. Fact number 426. Honduras's rich cultural heritage. Honduras is not just known for its natural beauty, but also for its rich and diverse cultural heritage. The country's history is full of ancient civilizations, colonial influence, and lively traditions that have shaped its identity today. Whether it is exploring the ancient Mayan ruins or experiencing the country's vibrant music and dance, Honduras has a culture that offers something for everyone. Mayan ruins in Copan. One of Honduras's most famous cultural landmarks is the ancient city of Copan, which dates back to the 5th century. Copan is a Mayan archaeological site and is considered one of the most important and well-preserved ruins of the Maya civilization. Located in the western part of Honduras, near the Guatemalan border, Copan is home to impressive pyramids, temples, and stele stone monuments. The site was once a bustling city with intricate architecture and an advanced society. When you visit Copan, you can see the Mayan art still intact on the monuments and walls, providing a glimpse into the creativity and culture of the Maya people. One of the most iconic features of Copan is the hieroglyphic stairway, a staircase covered in Mayan glyphs, which is the longest known inscription of its kind. The ruins also include the Great Plaza, the Ball Court, and several sculptures, each telling a story about the ancient civilization. Exploring Copan feels like stepping back in time, and it offers a deep connection to the history of the Maya people who once thrived in this region. Colonial influence and cities. Honduras has a fascinating colonial past that is reflected in its cities and architecture. The country was part of the Spanish Empire for several centuries, and during that time, many colonial buildings were constructed, particularly in cities like Comayagua and Tegucigalpa. Comayagua, the former capital of Honduras, is known for its colonial-era churches, plazas, and buildings. The Comayagua Cathedral, with its impressive architecture, is a symbol of the city's colonial past. It's a beautiful example of Spanish influence on Honduran architecture, with its large bell tower and intricate stonework. The city's main square is filled with colonial buildings, offering a peaceful and picturesque setting. Tegucigalpa, the current capital, also has a rich colonial heritage. The city sits in a valley surrounded by mountains, and its old town is home to several beautiful churches and plazas. The Church of San Miguel is one of the most notable, with its colonial architecture and serene atmosphere. In addition to the colonial buildings, Tegucigalpa has also grown into a modern city, with a blend of old and new. As you walk through the streets of these cities, you can see how Honduras's colonial past continues to shape its present-day culture and identity. Honduran music and dance. Another key part of Honduras's rich cultural heritage is its lively music and dance culture. Music plays a significant role in Honduran life, and it's especially evident during festivals, family gatherings, and celebrations. The traditional Garifuna drumming is one of the most famous forms of music in Honduras. The Garifuna people are descendants of African slaves and indigenous groups, and their music reflects a unique blend of African rhythms and Caribbean influences. The rhythmic beats of the drums are often accompanied by dancing, and the music is an essential part of celebrations, especially along the Caribbean coast. Punta dance is another popular dance form in Honduras, especially among the Garifuna community. It's a fast-paced, energetic dance where the movements are characterized by quick steps and hip sways. Punta is not only a dance, but also a way of expressing joy, life, and community. It's often performed during festivals, parties, and special events, and it's one of the most recognized forms of traditional dance in Central America. Music and dance are an integral part of Honduran society, and they're often used to tell stories, celebrate life, and connect with others. Whether it's drumming, dancing, or just listening to the melodies, music in Honduras brings people together and offers a glimpse into the heart of the country's culture. Honduras's cultural heritage is a fascinating blend of ancient traditions, colonial influence, and vibrant modern life. The Mayan ruins of Copan give us a glimpse into a past civilization that once thrived in this region, while the colonial architecture in cities like Comayagua and Tegucigalpa speaks to the country's rich history under Spanish rule. Honduran music and dance, such as Garifuna drumming and Punta dance, are deeply rooted in the country's culture and continue to thrive today. The cultural experiences in Honduras are as rich and diverse as the country itself, offering travelers a chance to connect with both the past and present. Whether you're exploring ancient ruins, strolling through colonial cities, or dancing to the beat of Garifuna drums, Honduras's culture offers a unique and unforgettable experience. Fact number 7 to 9. The shocking and unique food of Honduras. Honduras is a country rich in flavors and culinary traditions that reflect its diverse culture and history. The food here is known for its bold taste and hearty portions, with dishes that are both filling and satisfying. From the popular baleadas to the tropical flavors of sopa de caracol and the coffee culture, Honduran food offers something for everyone. Whether you're a fan of simple comfort food or more adventurous tastes, Baileta is one of the most iconic dishes in Honduras. Is the Baileta. It's a simple yet delicious dish made with a thick, soft flour tortilla that is filled with a variety of ingredients, the most common being refried beans, cheese, and cream. The combination of these ingredients creates a satisfying and flavorful meal that's often eaten for breakfast. Bailetas are affordable, filling, and easy to prepare, making them a staple in many Honduran households. While the basic version is already incredibly tasty, there are often variations where ground beef, avocado, or scrambled eggs are added, giving the dish even more flavor and texture. The simplicity of a Baileta is part of its charm. It's the perfect comfort food to start the day or enjoy as a quick, satisfying snack. In Honduras, you'll find Bailetas at almost every local restaurant and street food stand, and it's common to see locals enjoying them at all hours of the day. Whether you're really looking for a hearty meal to kickstart your morning or a light bite in the afternoon, Bailetas are always a great choice. The combination of beans, cheese, and cream offers a delicious balance of savory and creamy flavors, and it is no wonder that this dish has become a beloved part of the country's food culture. Sopa de caracol. Another beloved dish in Honduras is sopa de caracol, which translates to conch soup. This rich and flavorful soup is made with conch, a type of shellfish that is widely found along the country's Caribbean coast. The conch is simmered in a base of coconut milk, vegetables, and spices, creating a soup that is both creamy and tangy, with a hint of sweetness from the coconut. The soup is often served with rice and can be enjoyed as a hearty meal, especially on cooler days. What makes Sopa de Caracal unique is the combination of coconut milk with the fresh seafood flavors. The coconut milk adds a creamy texture, while the conch brings a subtle sweetness and a tender texture that makes the soup so comforting. It is not just the ingredients that make this dish special, it is the preparation and the tradition behind it. Sopa de Caracal is often served at family gatherings or special occasions, and it's a dish that reflects the Caribbean influences on Honduran cuisine. Whether you're eating it at a seaside restaurant or from a street vendor, this soup is a perfect example of the flavorful, fresh ingredients that make Honduran cuisine so unique. The coffee culture. Honduras is also known for producing some of the world's best coffee. The country has a long history of coffee cultivation, and it's considered one of the top coffee-producing countries in the world. Honduras is located in the ideal climate zone for growing coffee, with its fertile soil and high-altitude regions providing the perfect conditions for the coffee plant to thrive. The country's coffee is rich, smooth, and flavorful, making it highly sought after by coffee enthusiasts around the world. What sets Honduran coffee apart is its quality and variety. Coffee farms in Honduras grow several different varieties, including Arabica and Robusta, which have distinct flavors that range from fruity and floral to nutty and chocolatey. Many Honduran coffee beans are grown in small, family-run farms, which means they often receive careful attention to detail during the growing and harvesting process. This farm-to-cup approach ensures that each batch of coffee has the best possible flavor and freshness in Honduras. Coffee is not just a drink, it's a way of life. The coffee culture in the country is strong, and it's common for locals to enjoy a cup of freshly brewed coffee throughout the day. Whether it is a strong cup in the morning to start the day or a relaxed coffee break in the afternoon, coffee is an important part of daily life. Honduran coffee is often served with sugar, milk, or cinnamon, adding extra layers of flavor to an already rich and smooth cup. For coffee lovers, Honduras is a must-visit destination to experience coffee at its finest. In the country's thriving coffee culture is a testament to the dedication and craftsmanship of its coffee farmers. Honduran food is a reflection of the country's diverse culture and rich traditions, from the simple yet delicious bayletas to the tropical flavors of Sopa de Caracal. In the world-renowned Honduran coffee, the country's food is an experience in itself. The flavors are rich, the ingredients are fresh, and the dishes tell the story of a country with a deep connection to its land and people. Whether you're enjoying a hearty breakfast or sipping on a freshly brewed cup of coffee, food in Honduras is an important part of the daily experience, offering a taste of the culture that you won't find anywhere else. For anyone visiting the country, trying these dishes is a must, as they offer a genuine taste of what makes Honduras so special. Fact number 10 to 12. Surprising facts about Honduras wildlife. Honduras is a country that is often overlooked for its incredible wildlife and biodiversity. While many travelers may come for the stunning beaches or the rich cultural history, nature lovers are in for a treat as well. Honduras boasts some of the richest biodiversity in Central America, making it a must-visit destination for those interested in exploring the natural world. Whether it's jaguars roaming the jungles or the colorful birds soaring in the skies, the country's wildlife will leave you amazed. Let's take a deeper look at what makes Honduras such a remarkable place for wildlife enthusiasts. The amazing biodiversity. Honduras is home to an astonishing variety of plants and animals, with its mix of rainforests, mountains, and coastal ecosystems. The country offers a wide range of habitats that are perfect for different species. This incredible biodiversity makes Honduras a haven for nature lovers. The country has over 5,000 species of plants and is home to an impressive array of wildlife, including mammals, birds, reptiles, and insects. One of the most notable animals found in Honduras is the jaguar, which is considered the largest wildcat in the Americas. These powerful creatures are a symbol of strength and beauty in the region, and they can still be found in the country's dense rainforests. Along with jaguars, Honduras is also home to pumas, ocelots, and coatis, all of which thrive in the country's wild landscapes. The bird life in Honduras is equally impressive. The country is a paradise for bird watchers. with hundreds of species of birds, including parrots, hummingbirds, and toucans. The vibrant colors and unique sounds of these birds create a beautiful symphony that echoes through the rainforests and mountains. The national bird of Honduras, the scarlet macaw, is a striking species known for its bright red, yellow, and blue feathers and can be seen in various parts of the country. Coffee bird, one of the most interesting and rare species found in Honduras, is the coffee bird. This bird is truly unique and is found only in the forests of Honduras. It gets its name because of its association with coffee plants, which are abundant in the country's highland regions. The coffee bird is a small, vibrant bird that plays a key role in pollinating the coffee plants, helping them produce the best coffee beans in the world. This bird's relationship with coffee is fascinating, as it helps maintain the balance in the environment where coffee grows. The coffee bird is not just special for its role in coffee production. It's also a symbol of the unique ecosystems of Honduras. Its presence in the forests of Honduras shows how connected the country's wildlife is to the land and the agriculture that thrives there. For bird enthusiasts and those looking for rare species, the coffee bird is a remarkable creature to spot and one of the many reasons why Honduras wildlife is so extraordinary. Monkeys and wildlife in the Mosquitia, another area in Honduras that is rich in wildlife, is the Mosquitia region, located in the eastern part of the country. Mosquitia is one of the most remote and untouched areas in the world. It is a biological treasure chest, home to countless species that thrive in its dense rainforests. Among the most well-known inhabitants of Mosquitia are the howler monkeys, which are easily recognizable due to their loud, distinctive calls that echo through the jungle. Howler monkeys are not just noisy, they are also incredibly agile and can move through the trees with impressive speed. They travel in groups and are a sight to see as they swing from branch to branch, feeding on leaves, fruits, and flowers. These monkeys are one of the most iconic species in the region, and their presence in Mosquitia makes it clear that this area is home to a unique and thriving ecosystem. Aside from howler monkeys, Mosquitia is home to other fascinating wildlife, including capuchin monkeys, jaguars, turtles, and a wide range of bird species. The region's diverse ecosystems from wetlands to dense jungle provide the perfect environment for this rich variety of animals. It is also an important habitat for endangered species, making it a crucial area for conservation efforts. In addition to the wildlife, the Mosquitia region is known for its mystical atmosphere, as it's a place that feels incredibly untouched by modern civilization. This isolation helps preserve the natural habitats and allows the animals to thrive. The combination of wildlife, beauty, and mystery makes Mosquitia one of the most incredible places to visit in Honduras, especially for those interested in ecotourism and wildlife conservation. Honduras's wildlife is one of the country's most fascinating features. From the rich biodiversity in its rainforests to the rare and unique species like the coffee bird, Honduras is a hidden gem for nature enthusiasts. The country's various ecosystems, whether it's the jungle of Mosquitia, the mountains, or the coastal areas, offer habitats for a wide variety of animals, from jaguars to howler monkeys to parrots. If you love nature and wildlife, Honduras should be on your travel list. The country's rich and diverse ecosystems are home to species that can't be found anywhere else in the world, making it a paradise for animal lovers and adventurers. Whether you're exploring the jungles of Mosquitia, hiking through the forests of the Bay Islands, or simply admiring the beauty of the wildlife from a distance, Honduras offers some of the most incredible wildlife experiences in the world. Fact number 13 to 15. Bizarre cultural taboos and practices. Honduras is a country full of rich traditions and unique customs that may seem unusual to outsiders. While the country is known for its stunning landscapes and vibrant culture, it also has some bizarre cultural taboos and practices that have been passed down through generations, from the Night of the Dead to superstitions about curses. These traditions offer a glimpse into the country's spiritual beliefs and deep-rooted customs. Let's take a look at 3 of the most fascinating and, at times, surprising cultural taboos in Honduras. Taboo number 1. The Noche de los Muertos, Night of the Dead. One of the most intriguing traditions in Honduras is Noche de los Muertos, or Night of the Dead. This celebration takes place annually, and it holds a special place in the hearts of many Hondurans. On this night, it is believed that the spirits of the dead return to be with the living. The living honor their loved ones who have passed away by gathering for prayers, offering food, and spending time with family. What makes this tradition so fascinating is the way it blends celebration and remembrance. People will often set up altars in their homes, filled with the deceased's favorite foods, drinks, and personal belongings. It's a time for families to reconnect with their ancestors, keep their memories alive, and express love and respect for those who have passed. The belief is that the spirits return to enjoy these offerings and that this bond between the living and the dead is vital to maintaining spiritual harmony. The Noche de los Muertos is not a mournful occasion. Rather, it's a celebration of life, family, and connection to the past. For those unfamiliar with this tradition, it may seem strange to see families setting places at the table for the dead, but it's an important and cherished practice in Honduras. This tradition speaks to the deep cultural belief that death is not an end, but a continuation of the relationship between the living and their ancestors. Taboo number 2. Gender roles and expectations. Despite modern progress in many parts of the world, the influence of machismo culture is still prevalent in Honduras, especially in more rural areas. Machismo refers to traditional views about masculinity, which place men in dominant roles in society, while expecting women to adhere to more submissive roles. This cultural attitude can sometimes shock outsiders who are not accustomed to these rigid gender expectations. In rural parts of Honduras, women are often expected to stay at home, take care of the household, and raise children. While these traditional roles are slowly evolving, particularly in urban areas, they still remain strong in many communities. Men, on the other hand, are typically expected to work outside the home, provide for the family, and be the head of the household. These gender roles have a deep impact on the way society functions, with women often having limited access to opportunities outside the home, especially when it comes to education and work. Although there has been progress in recent years, such as more women entering the workforce and education, there are still areas where traditional gender expectations hold a lot of influence. It's important to understand that while these practices may seem outdated to outsiders, they are deeply ingrained in Honduran culture and are changing gradually. Many women are now challenging these roles and pushing for more equality, but the influence of machismo culture remains strong in some parts of the country. Taboo number 3. Superstitions and curses. Another intriguing aspect of Honduran culture is the belief in superstitions, witchcraft, and curses. These beliefs still hold significant power, particularly in rural areas, where traditional practices are more deeply rooted. One of the most common beliefs is the evil eye curse that people believe can bring bad luck or harm to others, especially when someone gives you an envious or jealous look. The evil eye is considered a real and dangerous force, and many people in Honduras go to great lengths to protect themselves from it. Some people wear charms or necklaces to ward off negative energy and prevent the curse from affecting them. Along with the evil eye, many Hondurans believe in witchcraft or spells that can be used to bring harm or misfortune to others. This belief in magic and the supernatural is so strong that many people visit curanderos, local healers, for protection or guidance. Curanderos are thought to have special powers and are trusted with healing physical ailments, as well as spiritual ones. They may perform rituals, burn special herbs, or use other traditional methods to cleanse a person of bad spirits or curses. Though these practices may seem strange to outsiders, they are an important part of the spiritual life in Honduras. Many people turn to curanderos and superstitions as a way to feel secure and maintain control over the unpredictable forces of life. For many in Honduras, belief in witchcraft and curses is a way of explaining the things that happen beyond their control and providing a sense of comfort and protection. Honduras is a country that's rich in traditions, but it also has some bizarre taboos and cultural practices that might leave you in shock. The belief in the Night of the Dead allows the living to connect with the past, keeping the spirits of the departed close to them in a celebration of life. Meanwhile, the machismo culture continues to shape gender roles, particularly in rural areas, where women are still expected to uphold traditional roles within the family. Finally, the presence of superstitions, such as the evil eye and witchcraft, reflects a deep connection to the spiritual world in many parts of the country. While these practices may seem unusual, they are an integral part of the Honduran way of life and offer a glimpse into the country's cultural identity. Whether you find these customs fascinating or strange, they show just how deeply traditions shape the way people live and think. Honduras is a country that's full of surprises, and these cultural taboos are just a few examples of the rich, complex heritage that makes it so unique. Cultural taboos that shape society. Honduras is a country where traditions and cultural taboos play an essential role in daily life. These customs and beliefs not only help shape the way people live, but they also reflect the country's strong cultural values. From how children treat their elders to the influence of superstitions on everyday activities, these taboos guide behavior and keep communities connected. Let's dive into two of the most important cultural taboos that influence life in Honduras. Respecting elders in many parts of Honduras. Showing respect for elders is more than just a custom, it's a sacred obligation. Family is at the center of Honduran culture, and there's a deep belief that taking care of the elderly is a moral duty. It's common for children to care for their parents as they grow older, and this extends well into their later years. In fact, it's expected that older members of the family are given special care and respect, and this can include both emotional support and financial help when needed. In many rural areas, families tend to live together or close by, and there is a strong bond between generations. Elders are seen as the wisdom keepers of the family and community. They pass down stories, traditions, and advice to the younger generations, which are all part of maintaining the cultural continuity of the family. For children, respecting their elders is an important part of their upbringing. From a young age, children are taught to honor their parents and grandparents, not just through words, but through actions. This cultural expectation of care and respect for the elderly helps maintain strong family ties and ensures that the elderly are not left behind or forgotten. While in many countries, elderly care is seen as the responsibility of healthcare professionals or institutions, in Honduras, it's often the family's responsibility to take care of their older relatives. This can mean everything from providing for them financially to offering help with household chores, or even living with them in their later years. The belief that elders should be cared for with respect and dignity reflects the close-knit family structures that are such an important part of Honduran society. The role of superstition in daily life and other cultural taboo that shapes life in Honduras is the widespread belief in superstitions. Superstitions influence everything from weddings to daily activities. Many people in Honduras still hold strong beliefs in the power of good and bad luck and follow customs designed to protect themselves from misfortune. For example, if someone spills water or salt, it is believed to bring bad luck. To prevent this, many people perform a ritual to ward off the bad luck, such as throwing a pinch of salt over their left shoulder. This is just one example of how everyday actions are linked to superstitions that dictate people's behaviors. Superstitions in Honduras aren't just limited to small incidents. They can also influence major life events like weddings, births, and deaths. For instance, if someone gets married on a Tuesday, some people might believe that the marriage will be cursed or doomed because it is thought that weddings should only take place on certain days of the week, such as Saturday. In some areas, it's also common to hang protective charms or amulets to guard against negative forces. These objects are often worn as jewelry or hung in homes to bring good luck and ward off evil spirits. The belief in superstitions is closely tied to the country's history and cultural heritage. Witchcraft and magic have played a significant role in Honduran culture for centuries, particularly among indigenous and rural populations. Many people believe that certain objects or practices can protect them from harm, evil spirits, or even physical illness. Some individuals might visit a curandero, a local healer, or spiritual guide to seek protection. or a cure for various ailments. Curanderos are believed to have the ability to tap into spiritual forces to heal the body or soul. This belief in the supernatural is deeply ingrained in Honduran society and continues to influence the lives of many people today. These superstitions are not just about avoiding bad luck. They also represent a way for people to feel more in control of their lives in a world that can often feel unpredictable. The rituals and beliefs that come with these superstitions give people a sense of security and comfort even in the face of challenges. In a way, they help to keep communities connected, as everyone shares in the same beliefs and practices. Even though modernity and scientific explanations have replaced many old beliefs, in other parts of the world and Honduras, superstitions continue to be a significant part of everyday life. In Honduras, cultural taboos like respecting elders and following superstitions play a central role in shaping society. The belief that it is a moral responsibility to care for elderly family members ensures that families stay closely connected, and it reflects a deep cultural commitment to respect and honor those who came before. Superstitions, on the other hand, influence nearly every aspect of daily life, from the smallest actions to the most significant events. These beliefs help people navigate the uncertainties of life, providing them with ways to protect themselves from bad luck and negative forces. While some of these customs may seem strange to outsiders, they are an important part of Honduran culture and help define the country's unique identity. Understanding these cultural taboos gives us a deeper appreciation for the traditions that shape Honduras and its people, government policies, and business environment in Honduras. Honduras has been making significant efforts in recent years to attract more foreign investment, particularly in sectors such as tourism, agriculture, and manufacturing. The government recognizes the importance of boosting the economy through increased investments and is working to create a more business-friendly environment. With its rich natural resources, growing infrastructure, and potential for development in key industries, Honduras is becoming an increasingly attractive destination for investors and entrepreneurs looking to tap into the Central American market. Business and investment opportunities. Honduras offers several business opportunities, and the government has introduced policies aimed at encouraging foreign investment. For example, the government offers a range of incentives to investors, such as tax breaks and reduced tariffs for those who invest in certain sectors like tourism, renewable energy, and agriculture. These incentives are designed to make it easier for foreign businesses to enter the market and expand their operations in the country. In particular, the tourism sector has become a major focus for the government, as the country's natural beauty, including its beaches, rainforests, and archaeological sites, continues to attract visitors from all over the world. The agriculture sector is also an important area of investment. Honduras is known for producing coffee, bananas, and pineapples, which are among the country's most significant exports. The government is working to improve the efficiency and sustainability of these industries, and it has partnered with international organizations to promote better farming practices, reduce deforestation, and increase the productivity of smallholder farmers for business owners. This presents opportunities to invest in agriculture-related ventures such as processing plants, logistics, and distribution networks. In addition to agriculture and tourism, manufacturing has also been a priority for the Honduran government. The country has free trade zones offer businesses an attractive option to set up factories and assembly plants. These zones provide tax exemptions and other benefits for companies involved in manufacturing and exporting goods, especially those destined for markets in the United States, Canada, and Europe. For those interested in global trade, Honduras offers access to these lucrative markets, along with the potential for low production costs and easy access to local resources. The government's continued efforts to create a business-friendly environment also include improving infrastructure, such as roads, ports, and airports, to make it easier for businesses to operate within the country. There have also been initiatives to streamline the process of starting and running a business in Honduras, making it easier for foreign entrepreneurs to enter the market. These policies and initiatives are helping to create a more attractive and stable business environment for companies looking to expand into Central America. Honduras is a trade hub. Honduras is positioning itself as a key trade hub in Central America. Its strategic location between the Caribbean Sea and the Pacific Ocean gives it access to major international markets. With easy access to the United States, Mexico, and South America, Honduras is an ideal location for companies looking to trade goods across the region and beyond. The country's proximity to the Caribbean and Pacific markets also makes it a natural place for shipping and logistics. Honduras has several ports along its coast, including the Puerto Cortes port, which is one of the most important in Central America for trade with the United States. Additionally, San Pedro Sula, the second largest city in the country, is becoming a major industrial hub with a growing infrastructure for manufacturing and logistics. These improvements in infrastructure are helping Honduras gain more attention as a location for international businesses looking to expand in Central America. Honduras is also a member of the Central American Free Trade Agreement (CAFTADR), which has opened up trade with several countries, including the United States. The agreement has facilitated easier access to U.S. markets for Honduran goods, especially in agriculture and manufacturing. The government's efforts to expand trade relations have made Honduras a more reliable and efficient partner for international business and trade. Additionally, the country is part of various other international trade agreements, which further boost its position as a key player in the global market. As Honduras continues to improve its infrastructure, increase its trade partnerships, and focus on business development, it's becoming a more attractive destination for companies looking to invest in the region. With its access to global markets, its growing manufacturing base, and its ongoing efforts to support sustainable business practices, Honduras is well on its way to becoming one of the top economic players in Central America. Honduras has made great strides in positioning itself as a growing economy. With a business-friendly environment, the government's efforts to attract foreign investment and support key industries, such as tourism, agriculture, and manufacturing have paid off, and the country is quickly becoming an attractive destination for international businesses. With incentives like tax breaks, access to free trade zones, and improved infrastructure, Honduras offers great opportunities for those looking to expand their business in Central America. The country's strategic location, coupled with its ongoing efforts to improve its business climate, makes it an ideal place for companies looking to trade, invest, or set up operations in the region. As Honduras continues to develop, it will likely become an even more prominent economic hub in the coming years. Getting around Honduras is relatively easy, but like many countries, the transportation system has its own unique set of challenges and advantages. Whether you're traveling through the bustling cities or venturing into more remote regions, you'll find that getting from one place to another in Honduras can be done affordably. Even if the journey might feel a little different from what you're used to, traveling by bus in Honduras, the most common form of public transportation is the bus, which serves as the backbone of the country's transport system. Buses are widely available and are the main way that locals get around. Whether they are traveling within cities or between towns, they are typically affordable, making them an ideal option for budget-conscious travelers or anyone looking to save money on transportation. You'll find buses going everywhere from the larger cities like Tegucigalpa and San Pedro Sula to small villages in the mountains and coastal towns. However, the roads in Honduras can sometimes be a bit challenging, especially in the more rural and remote areas. Bumpy roads, sharp turns, and mountainous terrain can make bus rides feel less than smooth, particularly on longer trips. But for many, this is part of the adventure. If you're traveling by bus, be prepared for a rough ride, especially in the countryside, but also keep in mind that it is a cheap way to get around and a great opportunity to see parts of the country you wouldn't otherwise get to visit. The buses in Honduras range from small, privately run vehicles to larger coaches for longer trips between cities. The smaller buses are often crowded, and while they might not be the most luxurious, they get you where you need to go. If you're traveling between major cities, you can usually find long-distance buses that are more comfortable, with air conditioning and reclining seats. These buses typically offer a smoother ride and are a more relaxed way to travel for longer distances. Taxis and local transport. If you prefer a more private form of transport, taxis are a good option. In Honduras, taxis are cheap and easy to find, especially in cities like Tegucigalpa, San Pedro Sula, or La Ceiba. They are often available right on the street or can be called by phone. Taxis are great for shorter trips or when you need to get somewhere quickly and don't want to deal with the unpredictability of buses. One thing to keep in mind, however, is that it's essential to agree on the fare before you get in. Unlike some countries where the meter is always used, in Honduras, taxi drivers typically offer a flat rate for trips, and prices can vary depending on the distance or the area you're traveling to. To avoid any surprises, make sure to ask the driver how much the ride will cost or agree on a price before you start the journey. In some cases, taxis may not have a meter, and drivers might be open to negotiating, so it is a good idea to have some basic knowledge of the local rates to ensure you are not overcharged. If you're unfamiliar with the area, asking your hotel, a local guide, or even other taxi drivers about the typical fare for your trip can help you avoid paying too much. Honduran taxis are usually safe, but like any place, it is always a good idea to use common sense and choose taxis that are clearly marked. And in well-lit areas, taxis can be a convenient way to get from one point to another without the hassle of public transportation, especially if you're carrying heavy bags or traveling during off-peak hours. In addition to taxis, motorcycle taxis or mototaxis are also common in some areas. These small motorbikes can weave through traffic and are perfect for short distances. They're even cheaper than regular taxis, but keep in mind they're not the most comfortable or safest mode of transportation. However, for getting around quickly and inexpensively in busy cities, they can be a fun alternative. Other local transport options apart from buses and taxis. Another popular form of local transportation is minivans or microbuses. These small vehicles are often used for short trips within cities or nearby towns, and are especially common in urban areas. They're a cost-effective way to travel, and while they're not as comfortable as taxis or buses, they're an excellent option for anyone looking to get around without breaking the bank. In larger cities like San Pedro Sula and Tegucigalpa, you'll also find ride-sharing services like Uber or Cabify, although they're not as widely available as in other countries. These services work much like taxis, but can sometimes offer more comfort, especially when compared to traditional taxis. Transportation in Honduras is a combination of convenience, affordability, and local flavor. While traveling by bus may come with its bumps and rough roads, it's the best way to experience the country's diverse regions and cultures. Taxis provide a more private and comfortable option for getting around cities, and they are affordable if you agree on the fare beforehand. If you're in a hurry or looking for something a bit more adventurous, consider hopping on a moto taxi for a quick ride through town. Whether you're hopping on a bus or hailing a taxi, getting around Honduras is simple and accessible, offering a real taste of local life while also giving you the chance to explore the country from a new perspective. Honduras has come a long way in recent years when it comes to its economy. The country has seen steady growth in several key industries, such as mining, agriculture, and textiles, which has had a positive impact on its overall economic outlook. The government has made efforts to improve infrastructure and attract more foreign investment, and these steps have paid off in helping boost the economy. While there are still challenges to overcome, the country's growing economy offers plenty of opportunities for both locals and expats looking to live and work in Honduras. Economic growth. Honduras has experienced positive changes in various sectors that contribute to its economic development. Mining is one of the largest industries in the country, with Honduras being rich in minerals like gold, silver, and zinc. These resources have attracted both local and foreign investments, especially in the extraction and processing industries. The mining sector plays an important role in generating jobs and revenue for the country, helping to drive growth in other sectors as well. Another significant contributor to Honduras's economy is agriculture. The country is a major producer of coffee, bananas, pineapples, and vegetables, all of which are important exports. Honduras' ideal climate for growing coffee has made it one of the top coffee producers in the world. This not only supports the local economy, but also contributes to global trade. The agricultural sector provides employment for thousands of people, especially in rural areas, and plays a key role in sustaining the livelihoods of many Hondurans. Textiles is another important industry in Honduras. The country has become a major exporter of clothing and garments, especially to the United States. Many international companies have set up factories in Honduras to take advantage of low labor costs and favorable trade agreements like the Central American Free Trade Agreement CAFTA-DR. This agreement has helped boost exports, creating more jobs in the textile industry and making it a key part of the country's economic growth. As these sectors continue to grow, Honduras is showing a more positive economic outlook. While the country still faces challenges like poverty, inequality, and corruption, the steady progress in industries like mining, agriculture, and textiles has contributed to overall growth. The Honduran government is committed to supporting these industries and improving the business environment for both local and international businesses. Opportunities for expats looking to live and work in Honduras. There are several opportunities available, especially in industries like tourism, education, and the NGO sector. Tourism is a growing industry in Honduras, with the country's beautiful beaches, Mayan ruins, and lush forests attracting visitors from around the world. Expats with experience in hospitality, tour guiding, or hotel management may find work in tourism-related businesses. The government is also working to boost the tourism sector by promoting the country's natural beauty and cultural heritage. Another area where expats can find work is in education. There's a demand for English teachers in Honduras, especially in larger cities like Tegucigalpa and San Pedro Sula. Many local schools, private language centers, and international schools seek qualified teachers to help improve the English skills of students. For expats with a teaching background, there are plenty of opportunities to work and make a difference in the education system. Teaching English in Honduras is also a great way to immerse yourself in the local culture while earning a living. The NGO sector is another area where expats can contribute and find meaningful work. Honduras faces several social and environmental challenges, and there are many organizations working to address issues like poverty, healthcare, education, and sustainable development. Expats with experience in these fields can find opportunities to work with non-governmental organizations, NGOs, that focus on improving the lives of local communities. These positions often allow expats to make a significant impact while experiencing life in Honduras from a different perspective. One of the biggest advantages for expats living in Honduras is the low cost of living. Compared to many Western countries, Honduras is very affordable. Housing, food, transportation, and healthcare are all cheaper than in many other countries, which makes it easier for expats to live comfortably on a smaller budget. Whether you're a digital nomad, a retiree, or someone looking to start a business, the lower cost of living in Honduras can make it an attractive option for long-term relocation. Despite the opportunities available, it's important for expats to be mindful of the challenges they may face. Bureaucratic processes can be slow, and navigating the local culture can sometimes be difficult. However, for those willing to embrace the experience, Honduras offers a unique chance to be part of a country that is steadily growing and evolving, both economically and socially. Honduras is a country with a lot of potential. The steady growth in sectors like mining, agriculture, and textiles is helping to improve the country's economy and create more opportunities for locals and expats alike. For expats, there are plenty of options for work in sectors such as tourism, education, and NGOs. And the low cost of living makes it easier to live comfortably while enjoying the beauty and culture of the country. While there are still challenges to overcome, Honduras' growing economy and business-friendly environment make it a promising destination for anyone looking to live and work in Central America. Life in Honduras, everyday life for locals. Life in Honduras offers a unique and inviting experience shaped by close-knit communities, warm hospitality, and a strong sense of family, from bustling cities to peaceful small towns. The rhythm of everyday life revolves around values such as togetherness, respect, and tradition. While each part of the country has its own character, there are common elements that tie the local way of life together, making Honduras a special place to live and visit. Daily life and community Hondurans are well known for their warm hospitality. It's not unusual for strangers to be welcomed with open arms, and visitors often remark on how friendly and welcoming the people are in a typical day. Family plays a central role, with people often spending a lot of time together, whether it's during meals, social gatherings, or family celebrations. Families tend to be close-knit, and it's common to see multiple generations living under one roof or living in nearby houses. This deep sense of family is rooted in the culture, and it plays a big role in how daily life is experienced. In larger cities like Tegucigalpa or San Pedro Sula, daily life can be more fast-paced. People often work in the service, commerce, and manufacturing sectors, and the streets are busy with pedestrians, cars, and buses. However, even in the cities, the importance of family and community remains clear. It's not unusual to see families gathering at local parks, cafes, or restaurants, enjoying each other's company and celebrating life. The community aspect is strong, with neighbors often looking out for one another in both the cities and the countryside. People take pride in supporting their neighbors, and it's common to hear about community events and festivals that bring people together. In rural areas, life can feel more relaxed and simple, but the value placed on community and family is still very much present. People in rural parts of Honduras often share a bond that comes from living in smaller, more connected areas. Local markets are central to daily life, with farmers and small business owners selling fresh produce, meats, and handmade goods. Shopping for groceries is more than just a task, it's a way to connect with neighbors, exchange stories, and support each other's businesses. Living in small towns. In small towns, life moves at a slower pace, and people tend to know each other by name. The community is often like an extended family, with everyone looking out for one another. Local markets play a central role in daily life. These markets are where people go to buy fresh produce, meats, dairy, and other goods. They are often vibrant spaces where you can hear the buzz of conversation, see people greeting each other, and watch families picking out the ingredients for their meals. The markets are also a place to buy artisanal items like handmade pottery or textiles, which add to the rich cultural experience of living in Honduras. Family gatherings are a huge part of life in small towns. The importance of spending time together is reflected in regular family meals, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Honduran meals often center around traditional foods like baleadas, a type of flour tortilla, tamales, and sopa de caracol conch soup. It's common for families to gather on weekends or special occasions, such as birthdays or holidays, to share meals and enjoy each other's company. The celebrations are often lively, with music, dancing, and food bringing everyone together. Church activities also play a big role in daily life, especially in rural areas. For many Hondurans, religion is an important part of their lives, and church services provide a place for worship, fellowship, and community support. It's not uncommon to see families attending Mass together or participating in church events. Many small towns have a central church square where local events, processions, and festivals take place. Throughout the year, these church gatherings create an additional sense of connection between families, neighbors, and the community as a whole. Whether it's a quiet Sunday service or a major religious celebration, church activities help to bring people together in a meaningful way. In small towns, the slower pace of life allows people to appreciate the simple pleasures of daily living. Life here isn't rushed, and people often take the time to enjoy each other's company and cherish their close relationships with friends and family. It is a place where you can find comfort in the familiar faces around you and the consistent routines that shape everyday life. Life in Honduras is shaped by its strong sense of family and community. Whether you're in a busy city or a quiet village, family remains at the heart of everyday life. People in Honduras value time spent with loved ones, and it's common to see neighbors helping each other and sharing in life's moments. In small towns, the slower pace of life allows people to focus on what really matters: family, friendship, and community. Whether it's a visit to the local market, a family dinner, or a church celebration, the simple pleasures of daily life in Honduras offer a unique and fulfilling experience. The deep sense of connection between people in Honduras creates a warm, welcoming atmosphere, and it is one of the reasons why locals and visitors alike feel so at home in the country. Summing up the Honduras experience, Honduras is a country that offers a unique combination of history, culture, and natural beauty. It is a place that surprises visitors at every turn, with something new and fascinating around every corner. The country is full of contrasts, from the bizarre taboos that shape its traditions to the breathtaking beaches and the amazing variety of food that makes every meal feel like a celebration. Whether you're exploring the ancient Mayan ruins in Copan, experiencing the vibrant cultural festivals, or relaxing on the Caribbean beaches, there's a sense of discovery everywhere you go in Honduras. The country is also a haven for nature lovers, with its diverse ecosystems from lush rainforests and wildlife-filled jungles to the world's second-largest barrier reef. Honduras is not just about the natural beauty, though. The country's warm-hearted people and strong sense of community make it a welcoming place for travelers and expats alike. It's a country where you can enjoy a simple yet fulfilling life while surrounded by stunning landscapes and a rich cultural heritage. Honduras may not be the first country that comes to mind when planning a trip, but it is a destination that offers an authentic experience that is often missing in the more tourist-heavy locations. The combination of undiscovered gems, affordable living, and the chance to experience something new makes Honduras a country worth exploring. So, after learning about Honduras' unique culture, its bizarre taboos, and its hidden treasures, would you be ready to take the leap and visit or even live in this extraordinary country? Would you embrace its rich traditions, delicious food, and natural wonders while stepping into a lifestyle that offers both simplicity and adventure? It's a place where the old and new blend together, and it offers the chance to live more authentically, away from the rush of city life. Let me know in the comments, would you trade your fast-paced life for a simpler life in Honduras? Do you see yourself exploring its cultural secrets, enjoying the peace of small-town life, or even starting a new adventure there? The adventure truly awaits. If you're ready for something different, then Honduras might just be the place you've been looking for.